Hello, good evening, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mike. Today we will discuss on our YouTube channel Maritime Lawyer New Orleans. So let's start our topic today. Maritime lawyers in Orleans. This is the content that we will discuss about our maritime accident attorneys, common types of maritime injuries and accidents, and inland river port and offshore workers. We fight for maritime laws that affect injured workers, compensation for workers injured while working a maritime job, pursuing a maritime accident claim, frequently asked questions about maritime claims. So let's start. What is the common types of maritime injuries? When a person seeks employment in the offshore industry, they understand that job comes with the inherent risks other work does not. Some of the most common maritime injuries can be severe, even life threatening. The risks of suffering these injuries are greatly increased when employers and other workers are negligent in their duties. At Lambert, Zeni over experienced lasagna of offshore injury attorneys have helped workers who have been hurt in many different types of offshore accidents. So these are the common types of maritime injuries. Back injuries, uh, amputations, sandblasting accidents, depression, burns, chemical exposure, water blasting injuries, heat related illness, spinal cord injuries, head injuries, welding fume exposure, hypothermia, brain injuries, gangway injuries, emotional distress, and PTSD. So, why do maritime injuries happen? Maritime jobs are dangerous for a variety of reasons, include hazardous weather and conditions, dangerous machinery and equipment, lack of maintenance to keep equipment in good operating condition, long working hours, poor company safety standards. While some maritime injuries are minor, many of these injuries will dramatically affect the worker's life. In addition to the physical toll, severe injuries can have a lasting emotional impact on workers and their families, leading to stress, anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. So, inland port and offshore workers over maritime lawyers fight for drilling crew, crane, barge, midstream operation, tugboat crew, plug and abandon operation, general vessel crew, so below water vessel, subsea operations, dredging operation, lay barge operations. So, maritime laws that affect injured workers. Maritime laws protect offshore workers and other maritime workers after accidents and injuries. However, maritime law can be heavily detailed and challenging to navigate if you are the victim of a maritime accident or injury, whether offshore on an inland push boat or a midstream transfer operation on the river. Contact Lambert Zene today. Our experienced New Orleans Admiralty and maritime law attorneys can help. The following acts exist to protect maritime workers in the event of maritime injuries or accidents. The Jones Act, Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act LHWCA, Death on the High Seas Act DOSHA, Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act, General Maritime Law, Maintenance and Cure. So, compensation for workers injured while working maritime jobs. The types and amount of compensation you may be able to recover after a maritime accident depends on many factors, including the nature of your job, the specific maritime law your claim falls under, and the severity of your injuries. Compensation may include past medical expenses, future medical expenses, lost wages, lost earning capacity, lost of enjoyment of life, pain and suffering, and contingency fee explanation, fee free confidential consultation are also available. So, pursuing a maritime accident claim, the maritime industry is essential to the strength and growth of this country, and is the lifeblood of our economy. And here in the Gulf Coast, while the recent downturn in the oil and gas industry has jeopardized many of our jobs, for those who have kept their jobs, it has become even more difficult to perform them safely, with companies sacrificing safety by cutting corners to save money. So, do I need an Admiralty and maritime law attorney after an injury? Do I need a maritime attorney? It's a question workers should ask when injured offshore. Unfortunately, many don't. Unlike workers' compensation claims, the Jones Act allows you to sue your employer for sustaining a work injury that is their fault. Determining whether a maritime worker is a Jones Act seaman is a case-by-case analysis that requires an experienced maritime lawyer. Click the link above to learn more. Do I have to see a company doctor after a maritime injury? And can you be blacklisted for filing an offshore injury claim? How long do you have to file a maritime injury claim? So, if you are a maritime worker injured while on the job, there are many advantages to seeking legal representation from an experienced offshore injury attorney as soon as possible after your accident takes place. There are statutes of limitations for filing a maritime injury claim under the Jones Acts and other maritime laws. So, today we have discussed about Maritime Lawyer New Orleans. So, we will sure that we will discuss more topics in our future videos. So, thanks for watching. Take care.